Poster presentations are an important component of engineering communication. In this video, we will cover several principles to keep in mind as you prepare for a poster presentation. Consider 3 C's when you make a poster presentation. Your presentation needs to be concise, clear, and correct. Poster content must be concise. Your poster should focus on the most essential pieces of information, specifically your most important results. Remember that posters are primarily visual presentations. Viewers can be overwhelmed when posters are crowded with information. Less is more. As a rule of thumb, limit posters to under 1,000 words. This includes titles, headings, and captions. The posters for Engineering 101 are relatively small. Plan on fewer than 800 words. See your poster assignment for section length and content recommendations. Poster layout must be clear. People read directionally, from top to bottom and from left to right. Organize your content with this in mind. Align sections, margins, text boxes, and figures so that viewers can read them in a logical order for your presentation. Be consistent with your fonts, colors, and sizes. Sans serif fonts are easier for viewers to read than serif fonts. Keep your color schemes simple. To maximize legibility, use dark text on a light background. Include breathing room in your poster. This means space free of text or visuals. Look at these 2 examples. The empty space around the text on the right makes the text less crowded and easier to read. Use section headings to organize content and help your readers navigate through your information. Bullet lists are easier to read than long paragraphs. Make lists easier for readers to process by using parallel grammatical structures. For example, the ones shown on the screen. You can use visuals to summarize complex information, but make sure they're clear and concise too. We'll discuss this in more detail in a moment. Poster content should, of course, be correct. The adage, measure twice, cut once, applies to posters. Proofread twice or more, print once. Make sure to proofread everything, your content, spelling, grammar, visuals, captions, and so on. One way to double-check your content is to read your poster out loud. Now let's return to the topic of poster visuals. Graphs, tables, figures, and so on. Visuals must be clear and concise so that readers can understand them quickly and easily. Avoid fancy effects and use simple colors. Anticipate colorblind viewers. The most common type of colorblindness involves red-green color deficiency, so avoid making graphs that rely on contrasts between red and green. Make sure to label all axes, include captions, and include keys as needed so that readers know how to interpret your graphs. Remember that visuals do not stand on their own. Your poster text should refer to them explicitly. For example, see Figure 1. To avoid image distortion, do not insert visuals directly into your PowerPoint poster template. Instead, first save visuals as 300 dot per inch image files, then insert the image files into your poster template. Viewers need to be able to read different parts of your posters from different distances. This affects your choice of font sizes. Some good rules of thumb for font sizes are the following. You should be able to read your title from 12 feet away. That's about 72-point font. You should be able to read the headings from about 10 feet away, 48-point font. And you should be able to read the body text from about 6 feet away, or 24-point font. But font sizes are also affected by the way the poster printing company prints your poster files. Your poster will be on the small side, 3 feet by 3 feet, 36 inches by 36 inches. You will prepare your posters using PowerPoint, in which it is standard to use half-sized slides and then size up when the posters are printed. Consequently, you will prepare your poster on 18-inch by 18-inch slides, which will be sized up to 36 by 36 inches when printed. In your template, use this table for the correct font sizes for your poster. Note that different fonts of the same point size can actually be different sizes, so adjust your font sizes accordingly. Be sure to convert your final PowerPoint to a PDF and proofread your PDF. For more information on preparing your posters, you can visit phdposters.com.
Here are 3 examples of high-quality posters from previous EGR 101 teams. The SIP-clip poster illustrates many of the recommendations discussed by Dr. Paley. The poster is concise, clear, and correct. Note the team's use of tables and bullet points. They make it easy to scan and find information. Their main result, the pictures of their device, is central. The top picture has labels to point out key elements. The picture below shows the design in its clinical application. The design testing results table contains their design criteria, testing methods, and results. This is a compact and clear way to demonstrate lots of information. The gel ethanol injector poster has a very clear layout with clean section headings. This poster uses a sans serif font at the correct point size. Since the design was encased in the 3D printed housing, the team showed a cross-sectional view in Figure 1 and an exploded view in Figure 2. Labels for these parts show the mechanical and electronic components of the design and how they are assembled. The Duke Tutor poster has a different but very effective layout. This team produced a computational solution, and a flowchart of their algorithm is shown in Figure 1. Technical details of the project are demonstrated through the labels 1 through 4. Their layout is very clear, with breathing room, appropriate use of bullets, and use of color that supports the message. These are just 3 examples, and I encourage you to look at posters hanging around the pod and foundry.
In addition to text and visual components, your poster also has an oral component, the pitch. Here are some tips to help you craft and present your poster pitch. Everyone on the team should prepare a pitch and be ready to converse with visitors about the project. Avoid scripts. You can practice your pitch in advance, but your conversations will be more spontaneous than a script allows. Some visitors will want in-depth information. Others will just want a quick summary. Be prepared to engage with both. Viewers will wander in and out during your presentation. Engage new viewers by making eye contact and welcoming them into the conversation. Your team can share its attention with multiple visitors at once. Always begin with the most essential information. If a visitor stops by only briefly, what do you want them to have learned about your project when they leave? Anticipate questions. Use hand gestures to enhance your verbal communication. When you refer to a visual, be sure to explain what viewers should look for in the visual. Don't just tell them to look at Table 1. Tell them what to find in Table 1. Convey confidence and enthusiasm. This is easy to do. Viewers want to hear about your project, and you are the experts. Enjoy sharing what you've accomplished.